Today we will be getting a message from this Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. And for our Oracle, I will be opening this Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And yeah, this is from Kim Krans. So I read a little bit in this book. It's pretty interesting. I kind of was living on the edge a little bit. I wanted to see what the spreads were. I liked this 7-card reading here. So I'll go ahead and turn over each card. So our number 1, our Sacred Center card, is the gold card. So that's cool. Okay. These are petals here in this spread here. So this is the center of the flower, and our petal of the past here. Petal of the past. Okay, we've got the sugar card. Now we have the petal of forgiveness. Petal of forgiveness here. The Jupiter card. Now we have the petal of the present. Chaos. Okay. Seems appropriate. Petal of offering. All right. Yeah, I noticed this card going through earlier, and I like this card. 6 is the petal of the future, the new growth or blossom that awaits. The sparks of light, and I do see the other word, but I'm not going to try to pronounce it. And the petal of nourishment card, the 7 card, Antimony card. I've been looking at this book a while and going over these meanings. So our number 1 card is called the Sacred Center. The central area is known as the ovary of the flower. From it, the overall psychic health is made visible. If a card of imbalance appears here, which I'm going to skip this because it's not in balance. So without judgment, use this card that appears here to identify the central theme. There's a few things stuck out to me with this card and this position. Illumination, and this area here. Your goal may be entirely different from someone else's. It is important for the alchemist to respect their own unique journey toward a righteous and resplendent goal, and every path as a noble path. I think it's just saying, our central theme is our own growth, I guess, our own illumination, our own journey. And for our 2 card, a petal of the past, which is a dynamic from the past that still lingers in the psychic field. And we have the sugar card. I thought that it could mean like what has brought us pleasure doesn't really bring us pleasure anymore. Like the things that bring us pleasure are changing. And for our 3 card, our Jupiter card, so the 3 position is the petal of forgiveness. It's an image or a feeling that must be forgiven in order for the flower to bloom more fully. And it is often related to letting go of dynamics found here in the 2nd petal. So this being in a position of forgiveness, I thought it was saying that to forgive ourselves of maybe being hard on ourselves. And then expansion is another key word. So it's like we either need to forgive ourselves of having too big of expectations, or maybe expanding too far in it, like spreading ourselves too thin. Our 4th position, our petal of the present, the dynamics of the present state of consciousness. So what it says here in the book, it says our task is to breathe and do not struggle. To clear space, we could meditate. And this also mentions that this card is the opposite of the void card. Chaos. The chaos card is overwhelming presence, and the void card is an absence. So we're just kind of overwhelmed at this time. So we need to, clarity will emerge one strand at a time. Our only task is to breathe and not struggle. 3 fates hold us in their sights as we free fall toward freedom. Now, Kim here suggests we watch this Dazed and Confused film, which, I mean, you can. I don't recommend that movie. That was a weird... I remember I watched that movie with a girl in high school at her house. I remember it ending and being like, oh, it ended? Like, it's over? Like, there was just... I don't remember anything about that movie. One thing I do remember was that I think Matthew McConaughey, I think it was his character, somebody was wearing a shirt in that movie that I had. It was the same shirt. It was a shirt that I never wore, but anyway, I had the shirt. So that was weird. Okay, so there's a sidetrack there. So now our number 5 card, our benevolent guide, our inner voice. It's our petal of offering, a natural gift or talent that must be offered to others through service. Often it is related to card 4, so we could help others through the chaos. And yeah, this is another card that mentions meditating, building connection with the spiritus rector. Requires us to engage with the unseen world, the realms barely visible and rarely discussed. Close your eyes and begin. We also have another message of not to struggle. We should not struggle or fear through this time. Our benevolent presence is constant and not conditional. You cannot make a wrong choice when the spiritus rector is near. And I feel like that connects with our number 1 card here. Every path is a noble path. So, and really, I mean, this goes with this message. It's like this card mentions a spark at a time. I guess this is all going along with this idea of moving forward without knowing, and that's something I deal with a lot. Is like I have to know I have to know everything or feel like I know enough to step forward. And this card is, which is our future position, is just going a spark at a time. Yeah, follow these flickers as if they are alchemical clues guiding you to an illumined state. When this card appears, it's likely there has been a lull or void of direction in the laboratory. Some may even say lights have been turned off. In the deep void of darkness, a messenger of hope arrives, flickering and shimmering with enthusiasm. We're a firework yet to be lit. So that is our future card. Yes, petal of the future, new growth or blossoming that awaits. So yeah, we got to get through our chaotic time. And for our 7 card here, Antimony, it's the petal of nourishment. This is a source of nourishment from which the golden flower grows. And yeah, this was pretty interesting. The 7 card here, I was not familiar with what antimony was, and I looked it up, and it looks like silver. It's cool. But the keywords here are wildness, fierceness, and hunger. The message here is clear. Channel the gray wolf's energy toward creativity. What I thought was cool though, gold. Gold is one of the few materials to withstand contact with it. So I took that as it's almost like we're not allowing ourselves. We're holding back this wildness aspect of our creativity. So yeah, I just thought this was cool that a lot of these, I just felt like these all connected, the messages connected. And here it mentions the gray wolf can most easily be felt through the laboratory of the human body, dance, run, shake, breathe. So yeah, maybe we to even help ourselves, we need to jog a little bit, or do some qigong or something, do some water aerobics. But yeah, I appreciated that message, because I think I mean for me especially, like, creativity is It's like I think anyone would like to think they're creative, but a lot of being creative is you have to step forward and create it. I was reading the comments section of this was a while back when I was in my painting phase. The painter from the channel, like, had responded to someone's comment, and the commenter had said something about their kid or painting or something, and the painter said how much courage it takes to paint. I just thought that's true. I mean, all these, you see so many painters on, and just not just painting, I just mean creation in general. And maybe it's different, yeah, for everyone, but I can see how a lot of people don't do it because, yeah, I suppose it does take courage, just because of, I think that fear holds us back more often than we think. So yeah, we're guided here by our inner voice. We're on this journey here of being illuminated, but I also feel like we could progress more by allowing ourselves to be more free-spirited. Ascended Master Kuan Yin and Pearl, Divine Rebel, 333. We bring you the blessing of the Divine Rebel. Divine Rebels shake things up, create a divine disturbance, and refuse to play by the rules. They do this because they love divine love. They know there is nothing as powerful as the unconditional love of the divine. It will have its way in the world, in the hearts of all living beings. It will not be tamed, controlled, restricted, or denied. If there is a rule that gets in the way of that love, then the Divine Rebel will find another way so that love can have its way. The Divine Rebel in you is not meant to do things the way others say you should. Some people may become frustrated with you because they don't know why you have to stand up and speak your truth. That's okay. Divine Rebels are not always understood, but they are respected by those who are ready to make love more important than fear, and who are willing to contribute constructively toward healing the world. The Divine Rebel does things that break stereotypes wide open. They dance when they are supposed to be sitting still. They argue when they are supposed to be quiet. They are serene when they are supposedly meant to be enraged. And they get angry when they are supposed to be calm. This is natural for a rebel. They are not trying to be different for the sake of it. They just go against the grain and don't play to type. They just go against the grain and don't play to type because this is how they were divinely designed. Part of your life purpose as a rebel, divine rebel, is to show others there is always another way, that the conditions the mind places on the world about how things should be done can and should be challenged. Wow, so there is a lot of reading there, but yeah, I think this goes along with our Antimony card to free ourselves to be more creative. So I hope this was meaningful to you, and I do thank you for watching.